We're here in Mexico City. This is Logan.
Hey guys.
Logan films a lot and he edits the good videos. Oh, it rained a little bit last night and this morning. It smells amazing. It's a big dog. Stock muffler, boring.
I've seen too many videos of Mustangs crash.
So many, stepping out. I'm just gonna stay on the cobblestone for these guys. In the States. Oh no. Hold on. This is where it starts. So we just pedaled up from our little spot. A lot of folks are out riding and hiking today. Hola. Oh, this is fantastic. We rode this trail a couple days ago in the dark. It was super fun. Let's drop in. 10 million road bikers have passed us.
Also 10 million Mustangs.
Yes. Oh, Carbon Rip Mode just drove by. Woo! Wet cobblestone, kind of gnarly for wheelies. Yeah. Oh, a little off balance. You good? Cool. I think this is the right way. Ooh, a fire going. Oh, nice. Hoi! That was fun drop-in. Smells like we rode through dog poop.
I think it's some sort of plant.
Yeah, we're up around 10,000 feet right here.
Oh my gosh.
Whew, sun's popping out.
Yeah.
This is the sketchy part.
That's sketchy. Oh man, that was sketchy.
Right here, best berm in Mexico. Oh, okay. Shall we start shooting?
Yeah.
This berm's pretty sweet because it's really just catching you from coming straight down this hill and then redirecting you that way. So the fact that it's a wall rather than an arc works pretty good because you lose a lot of speed, which there's a switchback like 10 feet later. So that's actually really nice. And you guys will notice I'll pull into a little bit of a wheelie coming out of it. And that's because I like to pull back on the handlebars a lot through a corner. I'll do basically a row on the handlebars in these corners.
Okay.
Here we go. Sweet.
Yeah.
So right here, we've got a pretty tricky switchback right after the berm, and you don't have a lot of space to set up for it, and it's a really small corner. Total radius is probably, 8 feet. It's small, maybe 10 feet. I generally nose wheelie into this thing because I'm trying really hard to slow down enough to just make this corner. So it's a decent spot for a stoppie into it. But the trick of the stoppie here is you've got to pop from the stoppie to that slight bank to catch you a little bit. I think we can also pop up here on the bank and make it into a bigger arc and kind of rally it like a berm. So let's start getting through it. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, it's hard. Oh, I needed to be more outside to get my curving nose wheelie better.
To get it up, do you kind of do any preload of the rear suspension, or is it just braking force?
I'm pushing forwards on the handlebars while using the front brake. So it's like people think you just grab your brake. and that's pretty out of control. You do grab your brake, but then you just push forwards on the bars as well as down. A lot of folks don't think about what your arms need to do, but they're critical. All right, I gotta try to get more outside for this nose wheelie. It's been easier when we're not filming.
That's how it is.
Always. I'm gonna try to make it all the way up onto this bank as much as I can and initiate the corner off that bank. So my apex will be a little bit earlier. With the nose wheelie, my apex was near the end of the corner. But if I can use that bank to kind of high-low, I can do a smoother curving arc through the turn. Let's try it.
So is the goal to go kind of
On the wall.
outside,
Yeah.
inside, outside?
Sort of, but it's really just gonna be outside to outside the whole way. Still got to do the same row back on the handlebars to really complete the turn because it's so tight. It is a full 180, maybe 175.
Hello. Should your feet come off the pedals?
I mean, ideally no, but if it happens, it happens.
You're weighting the outside a lot.
Yeah, I talk about that more in the cornering practice video.
Because you have your right foot down and you're weighting that.
And in a cutty, you kind of do the opposite. So you weight your inside foot to slide it, and then you weight your outside foot, you want it to stop sliding.
That sucked.
Next corner, this tight right. This would be a better one for a cutty.
On this turn, we have a little bit different style of berm in the form of logs and sticks. Do you want to talk about just this turn and why you're doing what you're doing?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Just how it's different from the other ones?
This corner, I specifically remember riding the other day in the dark because there's a ton of chunky rocks and roots on the entrance. So you're gonna get a little bit, you can't control exactly how you're gonna come in here. But I do think it's a good spot to lean the bike over and do a little bit of a cutty because it's quite flat and all the loose leaves means you're not gonna have a ton of traction. So using that lack of traction to your advantage, anticipating a bit of a slide, possibly even manhandling it and encouraging a slide, will be a pretty easy way to get through. Now, hopefully I haven't just talked about something that I can't actually do, but I do remember forcing the bike through pretty aggressively. I come down the rocks and I end up compressing the suspension quite a bit back here. And then as it starts rebounding, I use my inside foot to push the back end through. And when I want to start going straight, I start to push down with my outside leg a little bit. And you're going to want to counter steer the handlebars to keep the bike generally front wheel pointed towards the direction you'll want to ride out. When you start pedaling, you can row back and that'll help increase traction and get you out of the corner safely.
How outside, like, is this in the way? Okay. That worked out well.
That was exactly how I wanted to hit this corner. Rallying the outside, leaning the bike over and getting that smooth arc. No big stoppies, no big power slides or cutties. Just a smooth, consistent arc. Bike leaned over, so if I do slide, it's okay. I think it would be exciting down close to the wheels. Show that they're not doing anything wild.
Yeah.
Boom, leaned over, sick. Pedaling, nice, dude. We're like half vlogging this, half shooting it. The other move that I did in a hurry was drop off this route and then nose wheelie the back end through, which is kind of okay because it loses a lot of elevation. So you can just let go of your brakes, start pedaling, and you have pretty good exit speed.
Yeah.
B-roll. Look at that. Oh, this is a left. Oh, this corner's rad. So I think I'm just gonna outside line nose manual that next one.
Okay.
It's actually a pretty nice one, a nose wheelie, because it drops so much elevation. You're not gonna lose a crazy amount of speed, and it is a full 180 degrees. All right, outside line nose wheelie.
That was nice.
You got it? Nice.
Yeah.
Rally like a berm. You good, Logan? Oh, there's a mega outside. I am deathly afraid of these wet rocks with dust on them. That was sweet.
Yeah.
This is beautiful.
Dang, these are super slick.